Hi, it's Mimi, and I have a mini album to share with you today. This is an album I made using Prima Stationer's Desk Collection, and I used the papers, flowers, chipboard, wood icons, tags and tickets, leaves, pretty much everything from the collection went into this book. And before I go further, I just want to show you what I used for the base of the book. I used this. This is corrugated cardstock, and this one you can find over in Joann's, which is where I got mine. Measures 6 by 6, and I just used the gray colors that were in this paper stack. So there were like maybe 2 or 3 different hues of gray that I used. So I chose 6 pages or 6 cardstock pieces, and I bound it together with my Bind It All. And let's get right to it. Okay. For the cover, so I layered a lot of the papers together, and I have an ATC card there. Here's a tag and ticket down here, and then this is a resin piece, and it came from this collection. Okay, and then this piece up here is an Ingville Bohm junkyard finding, and I think it's like the office. I can't remember the name of the pack, but it's got all of these pieces, and then this one as well. Okay, and then I'm sorry, I keep moving. For the title of this, came from the chipboard piece, and let's see, behind here is Bear's Mechanicals flower, and these are the other flowers these are the other pieces that were in that pack. So I used that and added some ribbon and some trim down in the bottom. Okay, so that is the cover of my mini album. Okay, and then for the first page, okay, so I created a pocket page here, and this is a border punch that I punch out of black cardstock. Just put an ATC card in here, did some stamping here and here. I think it might have been an Inka-Dinka-Doo stamp. And then cut this out from the 6 by 6, added some black trim back here, and then added some flowers. And these petals are from, this collection here. And what I did for this is when I put the petals together, I just basically put a button in as the center of it. So that's how I put that together. And then this scissor here is from the wood icon embellishment, and you'll see I used some pieces from here too in the book. Okay, and to create continuity between this page and this page, this is the same pattern paper. Okay, so kind of draws you to the next page, and this is just a picture mat. And on the side here, I just layered some flowers, some black tulle and ribbon, and then behind this flower here, I don't know if you can see that, is a wood bark flower shape, and a whole bunch of those. This comes from this. Okay, and then this little flower piece back here is from the Junkyard Findings, and it comes in this, from this collection here. I love this one. Okay, and then I added some little banner shapes back behind there. Okay, so that completes this spread. For the next page, okay, so on this page, this is an ATC card, and I created a pocket with that, so I can tuck some pieces that I cut out from the 6x6 paper pad in there, added some ribbon, and then did some stamping here in the corner. And this is from the Stationer's Desk stamp set. And then I had some trim here, and this basically opens up like this so that you can put a picture behind here. Okay, and this keyhole is also junkyard finding, and I used a few of these from this set in this book. Okay, so that's this page. And for this page, there's these pieces come out. So what's left here is a picture mat, and layered some trim, and then the black border punch here. And then here I made a tag, and the bottom of the tag is also the border punch. Okay. And then this little piece just opens up like this, so you can do some journaling and put a picture. And this piece was cut out from the 6x6, and then I stamped this one right here, and then added this wood icon piece here. Okay, so this basically just tucks back in here like that, and that is this spread. Okay, for the next page, so for this page, what I did was I had cut this spellbinder shape out, and I had also cut this out of black cardstock, which I layered underneath here to just give it a little bit of height. And then I inked the edges of this piece before adhering it back on top of this, of the paper where I cut it from, so that it, you know, it gives a defined border of where I cut it. Okay, added some trim up here with some flowers and leaves. Okay, and then for this page, I just layered a lot of flowers, and then some cutouts from the 6x6, added some Prima Satan crystals, and this page, you know, you can put a picture or journaling here, and then it lifts up to reveal this, and then you can tuck in a picture underneath there as well, and then you can see the flowers and the Satan crystals underneath there. Okay. And then for the next page, for this page, I created a pocket here, and in the pocket I put just a couple of 3x4 ATC cards, and then I just layered some paper behind there. And this is a chipboard piece, and another one of those junkyard findings tucked behind here, and then another bunch of petals with the button center, and this is another the bark flower shape, and then I put a junkyard finding in the center of that. Okay, and then for this page, this is a envelope page, and I cut the paper from 2 different envelope dies, and for this one it opens up like this, and then I just put a cut up from the 6x6 inside. Okay, and then layered some flowers, and then put the petals back here also. And this is the wood icon piece, and this is another envelope die, and it's held shut by the paper clip from the collection, and it just opens up like that. So you can tuck something inside. And this tag here just comes out too. And then you can put a picture here. Okay. And then on the bottom here is just some grosgrain ribbon, and these are junkyard finding brads that look like nail heads. And there comes in a whole bunch like this. So there's a whole bunch you can choose from in the pack. Okay. So that's this page. And then for last pages, for this one I created a side pocket and then also put a border punch there. And then I just tucked an ATC card inside the pocket, cut this from the collection, and added another keyhole junkyard finding here, some flowers, stamen, and some trim. And then on the back page I created this little fold out. This is a tag behind here, and I used some satin crystals in the shape of the leaves that's on the flaps, and this one just comes up like this, and you can open this up to put some journaling or pictures inside. And then this is a tag I made, and I just added some ribbon as a pull to pull it up like that, and it just and then the flower also helps keep the pages closed too. And then I just tucked in smooches please. And I just tucked in some then I just put a chipboard piece behind here. Okay, so that's basically my album. Flip through it one more time. Oops, this one tucks in here. That. Okay. The dog is making himself known today. Okay, so there you go. The mini album that I made. I like how it turned out, and it's so fun to put together. So hope you guys like it, and thanks so much for watching.